Restoring an abandoned sailboat that was this destroyed, definitely not for the faint-hearted. But if you really want it, you can make it happen. This week things get a little bit chaotic. We're pretty bad at planning and even worse at sticking to one job. But we just keep pushing, fixing whatever we can whenever we can to get this €1 boat one step closer to the water.
I think that is cut through enough. So now let's get a hammer and start bashing something. Sweet. I'm really tempted to get the plug-in grinder because I'm changing batteries too often. What do you reckon? In the bin? No, so close. I had to pull out the big gun, the plug-in jobby, slowly dismantling it. I'm just really shocked at how thin the actual lamination is, and I've got nothing to lever off. I've been chipping away at it for about a day now. Still, look, absolutely no movement. The only thing I have to show is a bad back from bending over. I didn't get the important shot, but there we are. Hey, look, even Marina's come down to see the business.
I was editing. Wow. Yeah, it's good. It's working. It's working. Whoa.
How much angle can I get up with?
Oh yeah, baby.
I've been at it for 3 days. Sorry if I haven't recorded much, it's just been me bashing it. The rudder, that is.
Oh, it's coming out, honey, it's coming out.
Whee! Sure you are.
Wow.
Oh, Jay, it's still bloody heavy. I get a couple of quid for that down the scrappy. Nice. Pretty light. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's me done.
For the day. That was a job well done.
I butchered this panel a bit.
I see that.
Yeah. A little bit come through, a bit there.
But that's alright, most of the structure is there, so. I wonder why it corroded so much in there.
The boat didn't have an anode, so that was the only piece of metal exposed, you know? Like
This
ferrous.
was the anode.
Pretty much. Alright. Wash my hands. Not gonna lie, it's been one of those weeks. Taking apart the rudder, done my back in, so I got the hump with it. But on the whole, it's starting to look like an empty rudder. Anyway, so that's one job we've been on the go with. Another job is doing the forward cabin. We thought we'd mix it up a little bit, and a friend of ours might come and visit. So we took the slats off. This is all the port side, and luckily that only took 2.5 days to sand, which was yet again a fun job. Marina's been working on the hatch and a little bit of carpentry. So yeah, this is the hatch that's just getting torn apart, and this goes under the V-berth. So with a little bit more paint and screw it all in, that'll be nice. I've pretty much been sanding for like 4 days. So what can you really record when it comes to sanding? Nothing. Because it's boring.
As Stuart mentioned, we have been working on this cabin, getting it ready for our guest. So the other day when I was taking the slats off that side, I realized that the hatch was a bit moldy. And I thought, well, I'm gonna clean it. And it turned out to be, okay, I'm gonna take it off, I'm gonna sand it, paint it, and put it back on. I even thought about changing the plastic, because this one you can't see through. And I love lying in bed and watch the clouds pass by. We used to have a see-through hatch on our previous boat and I loved it, but then I thought, Marina, you're making more work for yourself. This one works, is still in good condition, and you're gonna have to spend money on getting the plastic, then you're gonna have to make all the holes because it's got, I think it's screws all around, and you need to make the holes, tap the holes. So then it was gonna become a never finished job like many that we have on the boat. So I'm gonna keep this one, even though I don't like that you can see through. But yeah, it's a great example of a job that it starts like, oh yeah, I'm gonna clean it, and then turns out to become a bigger job. Slats have come off, as you can see. Insulation has been thrown away because it was disgusting. And I have filled all the holes with matches to make sure when we screw the slats back on, there are no screws that are loose. Plus I sanded and epoxied all the wood where the slats screw on, just to protect it and clean it. So all is left is cut the insulation to the shapes and then put the slats back on, which need to be treated with some penetrating oil. And another little bit or little area where I've been working on is this cupboard under the step. This is the only piece of wood flooring in the whole boat. Thick and holly, so nice. I have been priming in here. I have coated all the buttons for the structure with G4. So all these will go there and on the sides, maybe on the bottom as well. And then we'll screw the front panel in place. And we've got a little cupboard ready to go. And this is the cupboard that Stuart wants to chop about there, because he wants to put the tank for the heater that is going to be on this wall. This is going to disappear. There's going to be a heater on this wall, and he wants the tank to be on the other side. He wants it to be around here, and for that he needs to cut this cupboard. I don't really like the idea because this has already been painted. Cutting this cupboard means we'll have to somehow modify the hole for the door as well. I think it's quite a big job and the finish might not be perfect, and right now it's already finished. So kind of would be like going back instead of going forward for a bit. And I was thinking maybe put it inside the cupboard, make a little section, like a cupboard inside the cupboard where the tank goes. But Stu doesn't like that idea because he says then whatever you put in this cupboard will stink of fuel, of diesel. But my point to that is, well, if it's out here, then the whole cabin will smell of diesel. I don't know. Do they smell? I'm guessing it's just if it's got a leak, but if there is no leaks, why should it smell? I don't know, but this is not getting done in the next few days. We're focusing on the actual cabin, so our guests can stay cozy and happy. As you can see, there has been a lot of work off camera because we have been just trying to crack on, and sometimes we enjoy just working on the boat and not having to explain or talk about it. It slows us down a little bit and sometimes it's a treat. But that means that we're stressing out a little bit about tomorrow's video, because this will go out tomorrow and we don't have anything to show for all our work. So we'll try to make some progress today and show you how it goes. So the first thing I need to do is sand all this filler that I put on yesterday. I already did the first coat of primer, but there was a few defects, and this is the front of the panel for that cupboard on the floor, but I wanted it to be kind of nice looking, so I filled a few defects and also fixed some cracks where the hinges attach on this hatch and put some filler over. So I need to sand all that and then put another coat of primer on. That's my first job of the day. And Stuart is the sanding machine.
Sanding, that's it. It's been a week of sanding.
How is the sanding going?
Maybe another few hours of sanding and then drill big fat holes in here, because we'll keep the foam in this bit and drill holes all in here. So when we pour foam, it's got something to grip to. So we're not gonna destroy all of this. I need to laminate inside here, a few sheets. And the reason why I'm not destroying this side totally is because I want to keep the shape.
Yeah, I think we've explained that already. And the more we keep, the easier it will be to rebuild, right?
Yeah, and then once the other side, the starboard side, is full of foam, I can shape it with the sander and then laminate it. And I've got one side to kind of eye up to get the curve right.
Well, it sounds like you have a plan.
Yeah, something like that. Best laid plans and all.
I might ask you guys who are watching if anyone knows what would be the best to put around the stock, the rudder stock.
Yeah.
Because obviously epoxy doesn't really stick to metal, and I'm just wondering what's the best to seal it.
Oh, that looks beautiful, babe. Marina's starting to do the first coat of paint on the hatch.
Well, I had already started, but the inside.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing the outside.
Marina's starting the first coat of paint on the outside. I stand corrected, I do apologise. And I'm going to take you all with me inside and
I do a very important job.
super important job. Here it is. And that's putting this doohickey that we were given, it's called a bottle opener, putting it here. So do a little pilot hole. And I'll use the original screws because they've got the same wear as the piece itself. As you can tell, it's very serious business. I won't do it all the way up. Just double check that I have. Right. And we'll see how long that lasts. A quick little clean. And you know it's for a boat because it's got an anchor on it. Because we're only allowed to drink whilst at anchor.
I had some leftover paint, so what I'm gonna do is pour it in there and spread it out.
This is how you paint a wine cellar, people.
And how you get intoxicated as well. Beautiful.
Yeah, now we'll give that a week for the paint to go off.
No, because I'm gonna spread it well.
Ooh.
Yeah, go away, honey. Don't breathe it.
Pretty strong stuff.
Just come out together. Now, whilst that dries, I'm gonna try and cut some templates for the Armaflex. I'm using these tiny scissors. And I have these ones right here.
Good.
Here's all the Armaflex that's left, which I don't think is enough for both sides, but hopefully just for one side. And what do you have there?
A dear friend of ours from the port, Matthew, thank you very much, Matt. He bought us these from the wish list and some glands.
Nice. All sizes.
Yeah.
I like the little ones, they're cute.
A job I can do, which has been bugging me a little bit, is the breakout box for the mast.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, thank you very much. Hey, look.
Ah.
Well safe.
You wanna check it out, honey, or
Check what out.
my piece?
Yeah, this looks mint. Yeah. Job well done.
Next. Can you put these out here? Somewhere.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just...
Yeah, I know. It's the last thing I asked from you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Unos, dos, tres.
4.
Cinco, seis. Not
And
perfect.
it's gonna be like that on both sides. Coming in,
Yep,
going out.
hold on. And then on the other side.
Yeah, it's the same, I get it. Cool. Nice one.
Right, so...
I'm gonna keep cutting this stuff. I have just realized that I didn't show you the final result. But I got all the pieces done. Now they're all labeled. So I can put this away until I'm ready to stick it on. I don't want any dust or any dirt on it. So we'll just put it on when we're ready to put the slats. And we've got enough left to do maybe 2 bits on the other side. So we're gonna have to buy more of this stuff. And we're ready to go. I'm gonna set myself up in the big hangar so we can leave them there drying overnight because it gets quite wet during the night.
We've just set up in the hangar. It's all go with the motorboats, but we're hidden behind this boat and the wall and the bathtub, just in case Marina needs to relax after a session of de-wanning. Here comes Marina. One slat just needs a slight going over, so I'll run back. I'm running support on this mission whilst I do my jobs as well. There's Marina, focused. She's got her D1. Show them your D1, honey. Show them the ship. There's Marina. Hold on. There's a better picture. Ooh. Can you smell it, people?
Dude! That could actually get you like high.
It's hoping.
It's not healthy stuff.
Alright, here we go. We'll be back. I've got to carry on with some work and I'll be back shortly to see Marina's progress.
Yeah, but now you're gonna be doing the box, right?
Say that again?
Now you're gonna be doing the box, right?
That's correct. I've got to go do the breakout box
You
for...
can go now.
Okay. Liberty. So I think with this collection of glands, it could possibly work. It's really tight, but we can use an M16 as opposed to a 20. Mount it horizontally, sling a couple of these in, or look the business. Yeah, let's just try and get them straight. I think that's acceptable. And then 2 fatties again for the radar. And then the skinny ones for the windy and for the VHF. So that's roughly what we're going for. Something like that, but straight. So let's see what we can do. So this is what we have so far. So we've just got to measure that. And with the step drill, we don't totally get it wrong. That looks pretty big. Still not big enough. One more. Oh, look at that. Well, the first one seems okay. We've got 11 more to do. Wish me luck, people. And that is the breakout box. It's got a little lid, covered in plastic. So, radar goes in here. Create a drip loop, get the radar in. One done. Alright, what we got next? Looks like it could be VHF. Alright, yes, we don't need this much of the wind because it's not going all the way through, so I just got a little snipperoo. There we are. I think that was the wind anyway. Okay. Wind instruments. Oh, just really. 3 cables and it's like a bird's nest. Brian's gonna give me so much jip. Constantly talking, not really actually doing anything. Just give me the cable. So welcome to how I work. I work angry. Not bad, not bad. Radar cable. Actually, not as painful as I thought. And you get to see my sexy calf now. There she is. 1 mast breakout box. Half done. That's it, pal. Well, not bad at all. It's like I was never here. Now I'm gonna go rescue Marina from the shed, well, the hangar, and see how she's getting on. Tell them a story, my love.
The stories are finished, but now I need to wipe them off.
Yeah.
I've got 6 left. What are you doing?
Just checking to see if the light's on. Useless.
Dude, the light is not useless. It's just that right now there's light here.
Well, not in the dark area. We can't see your beautiful face, my love.
You can put it stronger. Click again. And again. There you go.
Oh, wait, look at that. I thought I was on the highest setting. You learn something new every day, people.
Oh.
5.5 left, babe.
Mosquitoes are biting me.
But you're doing all right.
Yeah, I just need to wipe this one off and then I head back.
Nice.
Maybe I can take off the other side tonight, so it's ready for you to sand. Yeah, nothing else to report, guys. I'm just gonna finish up. This stuff, you just need to keep putting it on until it doesn't soak it anymore. And then you need to make sure you wipe it all really well, because when it dries up, it stays there, so you don't want any smears?
Smear.
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 Yeah.
Here they are.
They will look lighter after it's dry. But you see, look, some of them I need to wipe again because it's going dry. I need to be quick.
You're right, my love, you're right. 5 left. Come on, I'll stay with you.
I'm taking this whole side off so Stuart can start sanding them. Here you see some of them are not even attached anymore. The screws don't bite. So I'm gonna have to put matches on all the holes again.
Yep. Whee! Whoop. Yeah, got it.
Look at all the mold. I'm not sure if you can see it because of the shine. There we go. Ready to be sanded and cleaned. Ugh. These wedges are there because there is a whole board that covers all the edges where the stanchion bases go and where the cables run, but they are screwed on. So the pointy bit of the screw applies pressure on the deck, and there's many areas on the deck where you can see that the screws have created cracks. So they're coming off, and the future wedges to hold the piece of wood that goes here are gonna be glued onto these. There's a lot of cleaning to do here. But yeah, nice. Another side ready to go. Yeah, you can see the difference a little bit. This side is cleaner, and look at the wood where the slats attach. This one's been sanded and epoxied. These ones haven't. And Stuart's just brought all the slats that I sealed yesterday. They look alright. As the comparison, this one I just took off. This one is already de-wand. Nice. It wasn't as smooth as I was expecting.
I did change the screws. The other ones weren't gripping so well, so I got new screws from the neighbour.
Now the screws are way shinier than the actual thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy that, honey.
Yeah. Cheers all. Thanks for watching this week's episode.
Wait, let me join you here.
It's been one of those weeks where we've done something and nothing, but
We've done a lot, just mess around with little bits though, and non-important jobs.
I don't know, I've done like 3 days of constant sanding, and I'm currently polishing something, so busy stuff.
We know the beaver is not a priority, but it's fun.
And our friend's coming to visit, so where's he going to stay? In the tool shed?
No, we want him to be cozy and not surrounded by dust and mold.
And,
so...
it will mean that the actual cabin is totally finished, and then we can move back.
We can forget about it. We can put the cushions out of the shed. We have finished the insulation, so there's a lot of big bulky things that are gonna be out of the shed finally. Starting to get that empty so we can get rid of it and stop paying for it.
Pretty much.
Thank you to everyone supporting this channel and this whole project, and to everyone who's been through our wish list. Is very, very much appreciated.
Thank you.
And thank you all for watching and commenting and liking. And subscribing.
Yep, don't forget to subscribe, and a huge thank it's free, just hit the button. And a huge thank you to our Patreons. We're very grateful for all your ongoing support.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you all next week with the half-finished cabin and some other jobs. Have a great week.
We don't know. You'll see. Bye.
Bye-bye.